A lot of brands are still struggling when it comes to their marketing and generating more revenue for their brand. And this video, I'm going to be covering a brand that was able to generate over $8 million in a 12-month period. And I'm going to be going through the entire funnel from how they're generating the traffic, where they're getting the traffic from, alongside the ads that they're running in order to produce this amount of traffic, right? Or contribute to that. I'm also going to be going over the funnel itself, the website, how they're converting this traffic. And also going to give you a bonus and show you what emails they're running in order to get more customers and effectively get more of their current customers to keep on purchasing. So watch this video to the end and you'll gain a ton of value. And again, this is beginner friendly because I know that a lot of brands, they're not making a lot of revenue, right? There are only a few brands that are making a good amount of revenue that their more advanced strategies will be suitable for. But this video is just for pretty much brands who are not making a ton of revenue already, but you do need the capital to invest, okay? This is not going to work if you don't have the capital to invest. And this is not for broke people. It's not for people who are not having any income and stuff like this. You need to make sure you have the capital, right? That's really much the caveat of this. So make sure you have the capital. If you don't watch this video. Go ahead and click off right now because it's not suitable for you. I don't want people who are not having any income to watch these videos. Waste of time. You're right. You need to have the capital, right? Don't message me saying you don't have the capital. You know, what is the capital you need? You should know the capital that you need in order to invest in your business. So you need a couple of thousand of those at the very minimum, right? You should not be up for discussion, right? So you need to go ahead and get that capital. If you have the capital, this will work for you, okay? Because I've done this for other brands, right? I'm doing this right now with a lot of big brands, right? So this will work. And also, if you don't have the attention span to watch this video, then click off right now as well because you're just wasting your time. You're going to be a failed business owner. It's not going to work for you, okay? So click off this video right now. Otherwise, keep watching, okay? And watch this till the end because, again, these are concepts that are going to be very powerful for you to increase your revenue, so on and so forth, all right? So this brand essentially is O'Shea, okay? And they've been able to do quite a bit of revenue. And there's skincare and beauty brand, and they've been able to generate $7.5 million, right? It wasn't really 8 million, it was roughly around $7.5 million in a 12-month period. And pretty much they are cruelty-free, vegan skincare, body care made with organic ingredients, okay? So they are pretty much that type of brand, and they are able to do quite a bit of revenue with these types of products, okay? So if you're in the fashion, health, and beauty space, then you want to make sure that you are applying these concepts as well with your brand, okay? So we see here via SimilarWeb, okay, which is a platform where I'm able to analyze the traffic data, right? They are producing 270,000 monthly visitors, okay? And you can see it's going up and down, right? So it fluctuates. And you can see previous month in March that they were generating 400,000 visitors per month, okay? So that's very good. And this explains why they're able to generate over $7.5 million in a 12-month period, okay? And their bounce rate is 51%. Again, it's on the sort of average side. It's not particularly high, but it is sort of average, right? Ideally, you want this to be as low as possible because it means that less people are clicking away from your website after viewing the first page. And that means that they're looking more at your products, right? And that means they're more likely to convert because there's a positive correlation there. So ideally, you want this to be low as possible, okay? But it's not the end of the world, right? Because they implement strategies, which I'll go into. And then the number of pages per visit is 3.6. So roughly on average, they're visiting 3.5 pages. So some visit at least 5 to 6. Some visit 10, some visit 1, 2, so on and so forth, right? But it averages out to be 3.68, okay? Very good. Because it means that on average, people are visiting 3 pages per visit, right? So very, very, very good numbers. And it's something that you want to take into account because if you find that visitors are only visiting your page for not a lot of pages on your website, it means that your website is not engaging, it's not converting, and it's going to obviously be very problematic for you when it comes to trying to scale, right? So they also visit duration is 1 minute 20. Again, on the sort of lower side, but again, they are getting a lot of pages per visit, right? And the bounce rate is on the average side as well. So overall, looking good. And again, this is how they're able to basically get to those type of numbers of doing $7.5 million in a year, right? So geography, they are targeting mostly United States, right? A few of them, a few of the people are coming from Canada, United Kingdom, right? But most of it is United States. Like 80% of the people who are coming to the website are from there. Okay. And again, they are based there. They have logistics there, warehouses, so on and so forth, right? So it makes sense, right? And again, they have a lot of disposable income usually. So there you go. And in terms of the traffic sources, even though they live apparently 70% of the Americans have paid a paycheck, but that's a different story, right? So in terms of the traffic sources, we've got people who pretty much going direct, right? 42%, and another 42% are coming from search as well. So search consists of organic search, and then you got paid search, right? So they're most likely doing both, right? And obviously you want to be able to get traffic organically because it means you're producing free traffic, which is essentially going to be free revenue. Same thing with direct. People are going directly to the website, and they're doing that via actually searching they search the brand, they get the brand URL, and they put it in the browser search bar, right? So they go straight to the website from there. And then for social, 5% on desktop, right? On mobile, it's a completely different story because pretty much everyone uses social on their mobile. So you can expect this number to be upwards of 40 to 50%. Okay, so that's what we expected with this brand on desktop. And again, it goes to show that they are getting a lot of traffic that is organic, right? And that's the level that you can get to once you're scaling, because people are going to know about your brand. There's going to be a lot of brand awareness. And as a result, they're going to be just searching the brand organically. Okay, so that's where you want to get to. And the way you get to that is actually putting money behind ads, right? That's the easiest way. You're not going to be able to scale rapidly organically, right? It's not really the most reliable way, right? Especially on Instagram, where your organic reach is absolute dog shit. And the only way that you can do well organically is via TikTok, right? And even then, it's not the most reliable because it's highly dependent on your ability to create content that can go viral and that can maximize impressions. So that's something to take into account, right? You don't really want to be relying on organic too much, right? So what do we rely on then? What does this brand rely on? This brand relies on paid ads, okay? So they're doing meta ads, and this is something that I have experience in and I'm currently doing for brands, okay, that are doing hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. Okay, so this strategy works. I know exactly what they're doing with their paid marketing strategy. Okay, so we can see here, these are some of the ads they're running. Okay, just an example, because they are running almost 100 ads. So they are really scaling up. And this Meta in particular is contributing to them getting to $7.5 million per year. Okay, so what ads are they running? They're running UGC ads primarily, right? These are user generated content. And you can see they are using content creators, right? And they are pretty much showcasing the products, applying the products, and they have alongside that a description and providing social proof. You can see they're saying our award-winning Ocean Eye Serum is clinically proven to visibly brighten, smooth, depuff, and hydrate in just one step. So very good, very, very, very good copy, right? And they're applying social proof. They're also giving the benefits of the product. And that's really going to entice people to go ahead and find out more about the brand and the product. Okay, alongside the use of different models as well for inclusivity purposes, right? Very powerful to reach out to different audiences. Okay, indirectly, if not directly. And they also use more UGCs. You can see they have more women here, and they're using different themes. So, for example, this one, they got the employees try our new hyaluronic body serum. Okay, so they're using different UGCs, and again, they're still applying the product, but it's a completely different angle, completely different models, completely different scenery to sort of appeal to different parts of the target market, which is what you want to do because you want to maximize your reach and your impressions. That's how you're going to maximize conversions, right? And be able to scale. If you're just using this one creative, you're not going to be able to scale as far as you would if you're using multiple of them. Okay, because you need diversity in order to cater to different parts of the target market. Because not everyone is going to react well to this video, but some people will react well to this video, right? Those same people. So you want to be going ahead and diversifying, right? So, and that's what I help my clients out with as well. So that's what they've gone ahead and done. They also use percentages, very powerful, right? They said 161%, right? It goes ahead and applies more social proof, the benefits, and it's going to justify why this product is very good, and that's going to convince people to go ahead and purchase. Okay, they're also running more like product focused UGCs, again, application of the product, and they're using different copy as well for all these different products. So very powerful. Okay, and obviously they're using testimonial ads. This is very powerful as well. They've gone ahead and done a static. It looks very aesthetic. It's still on brand, and again, a lot of people will appeal to this type of creative, right? Not everyone will appeal to videos. Some people like statics, and as a result, that's why they've gone ahead and done these types of ads, right? Because they understand that, and again, it's a testimonial as well. People react well to testimonials. So that's what they're going to have done, and this is how they're going to be. This is how they're scaling. Okay, this is just 4 of the ads that are running. They're running pretty much 100 of them. So they have many more, but this is just an example, and it goes to show what types of ads they're running in order to get to that level, right? Where they're scaling towards $7.5 million per year. Okay, so this is for Meta. Okay, they are running Google as well. Okay, they're doing Google Shopping, Google Search, but this is beyond the scope of this video, right? Because it's meant for beginners or people who are doing a little bit of revenue, and have the capital to invest. Again, if you don't have the capital to invest, this won't work, right? You need to have the capital. This should be obvious. Okay. And again, people on the homepage, once they click on the ads, they'll go to the homepage or the product page. When they hit the homepage, it'll be shown an email pop up. Okay. You want this to pop up very quickly, right? You want people to see it and you want them to sign up, okay? Because you need email subscribers, okay? So you can market to them for indefinitely until they unsubscribe or whatever, okay? So you need them they obviously have the pop-up, 10% off your first order, very powerful, incentivize them to buy, right, on the spot. And then they're just showing here an image, right, on brand. They're providing an aspirational feel, okay, so your summer glow, okay, people want to have a summer glow, so it's very aspirational. And they showcase the new arrivals, so here, bestsellers, as you can see here. They have an add to cart here, right, so they can maximize conversions. They have the reviews here as well. They have a live chat, as you can see, and they have all these different statistics here, right? Because they want to obviously be results driven, and people care about the results of skincare products, obviously. So they're going ahead and provided evidence or perceived evidence that their product works, okay, and what they can expect from buying their product, okay. So that's very powerful. And again, more showcase of bestsellers. And they got ahead and done family story, right? Very important that you have your story, right? Your brand values as well. They have a quiz. Okay, people can take the quiz where they can go ahead and build their routine, right? Which is indirectly selling them their products that will best benefit their situation. And I've covered this in other videos, so go ahead and check that out after this one, right? About how the quiz works. I believe I checked it. I did that for Alpen Beauty. If not, it was a different brand. Okay. And then they've gone ahead and done multiple other things as well. Like you can see, they are providing the ability to subscribe, 10% off every order, free shipping forever, blah, blah, blah. Right? Very powerful. And they go on like testimonials. Okay. Add more images with different models. Okay. They're using a lot of different things here, which is how they're converting a lot of this traffic. You can see they have trust badges as well, born in California, mother and daughter founded. It just goes on, right? This is what you need to implement, right? If you want to scale and get to the levels that these types of brands are getting to, right? So you need to be able to incorporate all of this stuff, right? If not more of it. So that's what it's on the homepage. On the product page, you can see they have the product on a gray background in order to maximize conversions. It clearly shows the product that the person will be purchasing, and that's very good. They have reviews as well, product FAQs. They've got the ability for you to subscribe. You definitely want a subscription model, especially with fashion, well, beauty and skincare products, supplements, so on and so forth. Okay, this will help to maximize your lifetime value, allows you to scale much further, so on and so forth. Okay, you definitely need that. Okay, and that's why they have it here, and they give an incentive for people to go ahead and subscribe. They say you save 10% off, right? Or you save 10%. Okay, free shipping as well. So they really want you to get on the subscription, and that will help the brand Osea to go ahead and maximize their lifetime value, right? So people will spend hundreds of dollars, right, over their lifetime, if not thousands, by just subscribing, right? So that's what you want, and that's what they do. Okay, and they said they provided product recommendations, they save with sets. Okay, they're trying to give you the ability to bundle the products, right? So they can maximize the lifetime value as well, maximize AUV. So they do all of this, and that's what you need to do as well. Okay, they also have the model as well, applying the product. This is when you scroll to the right. Okay, you'll be able to scroll and you'll see other images. Okay, so this is one of them. Okay, and this is very powerful because it gives people an idea of what the product looks like and how it's applied on a real human being. Okay, so that's what they've gone ahead and done. And they have the description, how to use recycling, right? They provide all the information that's required by the customer, right, or the visitor. And again, they provide more statistics on the efficacy of their product. You definitely need to have this, okay? Especially if you want to differentiate yourself from your competitors, because a lot of the competitors that are in your market are not doing this. So this is your opportunity to go ahead and give yourself a competitive advantage by providing evidence that your product is effective, okay? And you can do this by giving out surveys to your customers, and you can get their feedback based on that, right? Again, I help my clients out with that as well. So there we go. And they have provide ingredients, right? FAQs, right? This is very palatable. Okay, people be able to understand the ingredients, right? Which is very important for them to purchase, right? And make sure there's no allergies as well. It's very powerful, especially with skincare products. They got FAQs, right? Frequently asked questions. And then they've got customer reviews, right? So again, if you have reviews, this is powerful as well. Maximize social proof and will build trust with your target customer, okay? Which will further incline them to purchase. So that's the product page, right? So you can see very, very good laid out product page as well as the home page. Very, very, very good, okay? And it's something that you can go ahead and replicate as well. Now we've got the car page. This one is pretty much a very, very good page as well. And this is how they're making $7.5 million in a 12-month period, right? Just contributing to that because they're applying all the best practices that's needed to maximize conversions, right? So you can see here, they are saying, you can get $42 or you spend $42 more, you can get a free product, right? And again, you're also $12 away from shipping. So they're incentivizing people to go ahead and add more to the basket. They're also giving you sets to go ahead and add. They're giving you the ability to add more things to your product here via product recommendations. And also you get free samples as well. This is absolutely amazing cart page, right? They are providing as much opportunity for people to add to basket more products as possible, right? And this is something that you need to do in order to maximize your AOV. If you do all of this stuff, you'll be able to double your AOV over pretty much easily, right? It's something that you need to do. And again, the reward for you being able to do that is that you can spend more to acquire a customer, right? Which means you can scale much further. You make more profit. You can get to high revenues. This is key, right? A lot of brands don't understand this for some reason, right? It's basic math, right? When people spend more on your website, then it means that you make more profit, right? Per customer. If you can make more profit per customer, then you can go ahead to your ads and you can spend more to acquire that customer, which means you can spend much more, right? And beat your competitors as a result because they're not able to spend as much as you, which means you're getting more customers into your brand while they're struggling to do that. And you're basically outcompeting them. You're scaling past them. They're struggling. They're declining. They will probably go out of business, right? That's the benefit of you being able to do this, right? It's not just selling more product, you're actually helping your brand to scale much further, and you're facilitating the success of your brand, right? So you need to do this stuff, right? This should be like non-negotiable, right? So, and also providing free samples as well. You need to get people indoctrinated to your brand, understand, people love free samples, especially in the skincare industry, right? You need to be able to provide this stuff. So that's when they go ahead and enter the cart page. And then when they check out, they'll be receiving emails, right? And here's an example of one. They are providing a free gift, right? You can see don't miss out, fear of missing out. And very powerful that they're doing that. They understand the fear of missing out, FOMO. And again, they are showcasing one of their products here, okay, where they're saying claim your gift. People love gifts. So people will love to go ahead and they will love to go ahead and claim a gift. It's worth $48, right? So that's what they're doing here. That's a strategy. And then they've also provided links to the bestsellers, body care, skincare sets, okay? So if people don't want to take these offers for some reason, then they can go ahead and visit the bestsellers, body care, skincare, and other collections, right? Where they can go ahead and purchase other products. So very simple, but very effective strategy, okay? And that's what they're doing, right, as a whole, right? If you didn't understand all of this, then go ahead and rewatch this video. But this is how they get into $7.5 million per year, okay? And like I mentioned, this can be replicated by brands who are just sort of teetering or just starting out and they have the capital to invest, okay? You need to have a good product as well. So as you can imagine, they have the framework here, which I just laid out, but all of this would be stunted, right? The results would be stunted if they didn't have good products that actually had demand attached to it. So if you have the capital and you're willing to invest, right, in the growth of your own brand, or otherwise, like, why are you in business, right? If you're not going to invest, right? You might as well go ahead and do a 9 to 5 or something, right? Like, this is a business. You need to take risk. You need to be willing to go ahead and invest in your brand, okay? And like I said, I help brands out with all of this, okay? So, and like I said, it's not free. We're not working for free here. We need you to have the capital to implement this stuff, right? That's what brands, that's what other people won't tell you. Agencies won't tell you, or anybody else on the internet will tell you. They think you can just bootstrap your way to success. No, you need to have the capital. You need to make sure you have contingencies in place so that if anything goes wrong, which can happen, right, that you are able to have a plan B and have some buffer there, right? So you need to have the capital. Again, if you're just starting out, then you need to have the capital, okay? So if you're interested in working with me one-on-one to implement all of this stuff, like Osei has done, okay, then you can go ahead and book a call below, okay? Or you can DM me on Instagram, okay? So you can do all those things. And then again, if you're not ready to do that, if you need to watch my other videos, again, you should be watching 7 hours of my content because there's a lot of information there that you can go ahead and apply, and you won't understand the whole entirety of this framework from just watching this video once. You need to watch it over and 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 over again, okay? So you can go ahead and watch the next video, and if not, then put a call below, and I'll see you there.